TikTok about to get the Facebook treatment for me, man. Why we gotta discuss black fatigue and why are they doing it like this, man? So this topic kind of hits me as a flashbang because I did not know this was trending at all on TikTok. And I found out today, and what I found out about this it is not good. Cause what? As somebody that done went to college for ethnic studies and psychology, seeing the misrepresentation of black fatigue finna make me start fading, motherfuckers. According to Urban Dictionary, yeah, I know, black fatigue is described as deep mental exhaustion from being forced to care about black people and their actions 24/7. Oh my God, the author of that is crazy. First off, the statement that we just read is just racist. I will explain, but just know it's racist. And it's also just dumb as because why are you choosing to care? You feel me? Black folk are actually asking y'all to do the opposite. Leave us the alone. Oh my God. We can't even get justice from the same police brutality, brother. Y'all care about us way too much. So I'm gonna entertain this modern term of black fatigue for just a little second here. This term of black fatigue may apply because a lot of black folk are just in the mainstream nowadays. And white folk ain't really used to that because it was their faces on it the whole time. You feel me? And especially this and last year, we've seen a lot of black artists become authentically black and unapologetically black. They are getting away from subscribing to the system and embracing who they are as an artist and not what they can provide with their music or their art. A perfect example of this is Sinners and how it was directed by Ryan Coogler, a Californian who can't code switch.
Through and exposed vertically. Whenever we shoot a scene, unless it's with the intention of being slow motion, we shooting at 24 frames per second, so.
And I'm not sitting there saying he should be able to. In fact, I'm jealous. Brother is really him. And brother directed one of the most authentically black movies I've ever seen in my life. I need to watch it again. But touching on the point of being exclusively black, white audiences really didn't get the enjoyment that I did and all of my other black homies did. And it was because black people, for the first time, have been centered. And it make white folk uncomfortable when they're not the center. We're gonna pivot a little bit to Shaboozey and how him being in country is exemplifying what black fatigue is in their eyes. I don't listen to Shaboozey straight up, but what I can tell you about Shaboozey is that he is topping the country charts and has done that for at least 2 years, right? Am I right on that? And him being on the top of the charts for multiple years somehow didn't garner him winning Country Artist of the Year? I wonder why a black country artist didn't win Country Artist of the Year. I have no idea, And also Beyonce doing country with Cartier Cowboy. A lot of the attention coming at Beyonce for doing this was that she was a culture vulture and she didn't respect the game, but like she respected it the most actually. She consulted country artists to curate her sound so that she could fit within the genre, not doing what Drake did with that damn House album. Oh my, And the pushback from Beyonce doing country, despite consulting the country artist, is that she's not a real country artist. What? Real hater shit. That's all that is. It's just straight hater shit. And last but certainly not least in the modern black fatigue diaspora, we have Colorado football with Deion Sanders, bro. And this one has been brewing for a damn minute because Colorado historically was not a diverse school, I want to say. It's in Denver, Colorado. Like, I'm not saying diversity don't exist, but like, it's Colorado. And Deion is a very, very, very in-your-face, proud black man. That man went to Colorado and blackified it. Like, straight up, bro. Deion Sanders put the Twitter handles of his players on the back of the practice jerseys. I have never heard of that in my life. That is something you hear in a group chat, bro. And it was cool watching it. However, the white demographic who used to occupy that Colorado space, they don't like that. That is getting away from their tradition. Maybe the black fatigue in their eyes is that the traditions of being all white are no more, brother. And black fatigue is very interesting because the term, once again, has been co-opted by white supremacists, bro. I've been doing air quotes to black fatigue this whole time because you should know better that that's not the real definition. The actual definition of black fatigue is the physical, mental, and psychological exhaustion black people feel as a result of systemic racism in their daily lives. It's very interesting that another term got co-opted just to harm black folk again, ain't it? And I don't even know if them people watching my video, but if you a black person that's got black fatigue, What are you doing? How are you tired of yourself, brother? I'm gonna need you to stop trying to essentialize the black experience. We are a big, diverse group of excellent black folk, okay? I wanna call y'all something, but I can't do that on YouTube. But getting back onto the point though, society does not validate black people's traumas the same way they do to their white counterparts. For example, when that white woman called that black child a slur and got $500,000 in support for it, outside of black people, nobody is talking about the trauma that that family and that child just went under, especially in a society that is rewarding them for discriminating against you. What are we talking about? What? And then adding more reinforcement, I had to watch a Piers Morgan clip. I ain't did that in like 6 months. If you haven't searched them up, go ahead. This clip is gonna be in the description as well.
Citizen, are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away.
You see no problem with a woman shrieking the N-word repeatedly because you yourself are a despicable racist. And you've just proudly admitted that with a smug grin on your face.
There is so much comfort in white folks being racist that it is broadcast and platformed onto mainstream, bruh. And the reason why it's projected onto the mainstream is because the powers that be want to enforce this discriminatory behavior onto everybody. And really, I didn't even want to talk about black fatigue because if you know, you know, black fatigue is just a dog whistle for DEI, which is just a dog whistle for woke, which is just a dog whistle for a slur I can't say on YouTube either. White supremacy want to call black folk the hard R so bad that they will put several silencers on the word, bro. All this will ever be, is just a new way to hate black people. Straight up. You can call me wild for saying that. You can even call me crazy. But what you can't do is call me wrong, though. But moral of the story, critical thinking needs to continue happening, especially in these spaces, because if there weren't people who understood that black fatigue wasn't co-opted by white supremacists, they might actually start believing it in society. And it might be some black folk out here saying they got black fatigue because they're tired of seeing ghetto shit. Oh, I really hope that don't exist. I don't need to see a clip of this. I better not find it when I edit this.
Of the actions of the quote-unquote black community, but it goes deeper than that because we are in 2025 now, and we are...
But if you enjoyed this rant, leave a like on the video, push your boy in the algorithm so everybody can see your boy, baseddom. Yes, sir, man. Leave a comment. Have you been on TikTok and saw the black fatigue trend? I'm gonna be honest, I literally did not see it until today. In the original video, ain't even there. Let me know your thoughts on this term or just anything in general. I love to have that conversation. And subscribe, man. I swear I ain't been the best, but y'all have really been holding it the fuck down in the community tab. Everywhere I do, especially with the shorts, that was a lot of support there. On the Instagram, on the TikTok, is doing well, and I appreciate y'all all for it because y'all really feel like a family to me, man. And y'all always will, bro. I need to stop being a deadbeat uncle and actually, provide some more stuff to you. I appreciate my subscribers, both old and new, because you make my journeys of being a content creator realer and realer every day. And I love you. Yes, sir, man. If you want to follow my Instagram, that's down in the description. But yeah, man, it's been baseddom, people. Deuces.